As soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues. We've got a great one for you. Between the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In charge of the Cardinals, that is head coach Jonathan Gannon. His side would be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Buccaneers, Todd Bowles. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott, joined by my partner, Brock Heward. It's going to be longtime vet Nick Folk to get us started. And away we go beneath the Florida heat. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from this performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the offense, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Brought down by Javon Hargrave.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to pro for it instead of running.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And bringing him out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, I mentioned him matured well beyond his years.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
Nix trying to sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. First down from the 42.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Design bootleg here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Hunter Henry. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and
2nd down. There's Nix again. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Its metal frame corrodes.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals 7-yard line.
Throw again, Nix. Catch is made in close. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stroud off of play action.
30-yard line.
The left side taken in by Adams. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 3rd down. Bucks it in the dime set defensively.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. Todd Bowles sending his Bucks out for another drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Jordan Addison. Incomplete. The coverage by
Aired out on 3rd. Now setting up the screen to Mostert. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. They go to Barkley again. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Quan Jones with the tackle on that play. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Stroud off the play fake. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Just about a yard to the markers. They're going to take the risk and go for this. Stroud going to go on 4th down. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's taken down at the 30. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now
Shotgun now, first round. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
a 7-yard gain. That's
In the
another
red zone now.
first down.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Brings up a third down.
Motioning the tight end now.
10 yards to go.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And the Buccaneers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
This game, Brock, all the games today and tonight, part of a busy week of football for all of us. Their traditional 3 games on Thanksgiving Day. We had our Black Friday game a couple of days ago. All a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, honoring the legendary football icon.
Yeah, legendary guy whose impact still is felt to this day. You know, these guys playing today, they all watch it, just like you and me in the football world on Thursday and Friday. Now they get their chance to go out and perform a pretty darn special weekend.
Steps up and he's running with it. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the
On first down, Warren. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. On second down, Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
3rd and 6.
No throw, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it up. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Who with the extra point? And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. I'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tranquil brings him to the ground.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Nix. That one going to go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. Running it after the penalty. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Warren quick on the draw. Run, here's Nix. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And get this forward to about the 28. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here comes Tyquan Thornton. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cardinals and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Stroud. Going right back to Kincaid. Complete. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start. Offense.
So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. Stroud now on 3rd. He finds Adams, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At their
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Ooh, he misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Good coverage by Carlton Davis.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
First down. A gain of 14. And a
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
To the air, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up
Here's
2nd
Stroud.
and 1 at the Buccaneers.
It's Barkley underneath. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
14. Buccaneers 10.
Coup all lined up and ready to put this one away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bucks have the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Now Nix. Now setting up the screen to Mostert. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
Complete to Hunter Henry. 1st and 10 at the 23.
Warren running between the tackles. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. It's a gain of 9.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Warren can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Looking for it with Warren. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. 3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This from 28 yards away. The kick by Folk is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Thornton on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. First down, Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Only took them one play, Bronk, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. It's a screen to Barkley. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Still to go here. This is second down. Here's Stroud now. Finds him over the middle. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Barkley gets it on third down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I guess, down the line.
First and 10 from the 43. Here's another carry for Barkley. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. From the gun, Stroud. That's incomplete left side. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
It's now second down and 20.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up third down and 20.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And denied the first, even after that great run. This is right up at the marker now. It's fourth down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Field goal attempt coming now from Younghoe Koo. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Well, we checked in with Scott in Orlando. Our two teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Buccaneers and Jalen Warren heading back out there offensively. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Run for Warren here to start the third. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Travis Jones on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll work this one up to the 28. With Stephon Gilmore stopping that play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Now Nix on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he's finally caught after a big third down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Would like to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cardinals and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Man in motion out of the slot. Stride to throw on first down. He finds Kincaid. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, here's Barkley. Gets it to the 15. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Cool on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11.
Buccaneers 13.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Mostert on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. We'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A give here to Warren. And he gets a few on the post forward.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
42-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throwing this one back of the end zone. We've been way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. The Cardinals and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And that touchdown catch earlier, it's another for him this season, as you can see, among the NFL's leaders in that category so far this year. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Hauled down by Andrew Winger.
Brought down at his own 8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Stroud off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Darnell Green. Incomplete. It's third.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. That one's caught by Mooney. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Buccaneers and Jalen Warren headed back out there offensively. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
At the line of scrimmage.
Nix splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 9.
To the air on third and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offense to the line for second down.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They send a man in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Stroud on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from the sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Buccaneers send quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Nix now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. This gets forward to around the 29. Tackle made by Elijah Bolden.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He keeps it and takes off. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And a 1st down.
We set it downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing here, Nix. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cardinals and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. It's a screen to Barkley. He dodged the tackle. Along the sideline, past midfield. Along the sideline, inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
Buccaneers 21.
Coup all lined up and ready to put this one away. Mostert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On 1st down, Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On second down, Warren escapes a defender. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give to Mostert out of the gun. And then a secondary past the 40. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. The Cardinals and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. First down, a run with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Brings up second and 11.
Send the tight end in motion. Shotgun now, first round. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Ooh, puts him air under this one, right side. Brought in, inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buccaneers and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. On first down, it's Nix. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Raheem Mostert. It's now third down.
Nix trying to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
Play
line.
action with Nix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
And incomplete. He was covered by Christian Fulton.
Nix from the gun. That's incomplete on second down. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up a third down. And
Here he goes, third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Jake Bailey in
Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Cardinals and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Arizona.
On the gun, Stroud. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense to the line. Second down. Here's Stroud now. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Handoff headed right. Barkley. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
It's now second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. No throw, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
Completed right side to Addison. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Addison, a gain of 9.
Here's Nix. Offside, caught by Dortch. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
A 5-yard gain on the play. Complete to Greg Dortch.
Throwing on first down, Nix. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They got 21 yards on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Now Nick's on third down. Cut near the goal line. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Mostert trying to punch it in, and he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the fourth.
38, Buccaneers 35.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. They did it! He made the interception! Jack Jones has got it!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here come the Bucs on offense now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
This is Warren headed right. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It's a gain of 20. And a first down.
They'll go again with Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
He's back to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they've tied it up late in the fourth.
Prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there who are about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Cardinals don't want to see this one go to overtime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. We'll look to throw it. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Looking to throw it. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Setting up to pass. Finds Barkley underneath. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
To number 26, Saquon Barkley. 8 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 43.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Good for Cardinals.
Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 5 brings up
Here's Stroud again.
At the 46-yard line.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Saquon Barkley, incomplete.
Throwing now. That one's incomplete over the middle.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. His own read, hand off to Mostert. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He was brought down by James Pierce. A gain of
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Good coverage by Jarvarius
Warren running between the tackles. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
16-yard line. A gain of only 8 yards. It's 4th down.
Punting unit out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Let's move into NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Mostert on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. They'll start the drive with Warren. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Gets him on a quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short game. Don't want their first overtime drive to start now. They gotta get 6 on third down. Air it out on third. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. On now comes their punter. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Cardinals offense making its way out. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, the other side gets a chance to go win.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Cardinals first down. A gain of 12.
Tried to throw on first down.
Arizona.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. But they can do something here. Ready to operate on second down. Going right back to Kincaid. Complete. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and inches.
Barkley gets it on third down. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
That's good. Quad Cardinals first down. First and 10.
And send him over right.
8-yard line.
Stroud throwing here on first. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
2 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down. A gain of 22 yards.
In the red zone on first.
Cardinal first down.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Nick's looking to throw. That's cut in stride by Addison. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
To Jordan Addison. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now we give to Warren, cutting right. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Warren once more. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Brought down by Nick Bolton. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Warren here from the gun. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Here he is to throw. That's caught for the first. The 30. The 10. And he runs it in for the touchdown. Start the celebration, baby. They win it in overtime. It all came down to the situation they hoped for. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it. came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment when it arrives is you got the right man under center for the job. And in this moment, he was that dude.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.